What's up guys, it's Cage Limited. Today I have another video for you guys, and today I'm going to be giving you my impressions and thoughts on the new chapter of Time Paradox Ghostwriter, which is the 14th chapter and unfortunately the final chapter of the series. I mentioned in the last video how I wanted to, really see this series, be successful and continue on. And this was the series I was like the only new series in Shonen Jump of right now that I really wanted to see continue, but alas, it did not happen. It was really disappointing to see it get cut so fast because I kind of read a line a bit about it where, when can a series get cut? And apparently the soonest that a series can get cut is at 14 chapters. And since this got cut at 14 chapters, I assume that it just wasn't doing well at all, which sucks. It just, like I said in my last impressions video, I'm really a fan of time travel-y type series and ones that kind of make you think a lot, and I think this was on track to being something like that, but I guess it wasn't getting the traction that it needed to continue, and so it got cut off. But this was the last chapter for it, and like all series that get axed quickly, the last chapter is kind of underwhelming in a lot of ways. I like how they handled it. It was done well, but like it's impossible to end a series. First of all, when they're axed, they kind of have to rush the ending, and you kind of see that with a lot of series. And second of all, I personally don't think you can ever end a series in 19 pages. You just can't. It's always going to feel rushed. And I know this is about like tons of manga series. You either, if you end it in one chapter, that's kind of a mistake because you cannot end it coherently in 19 pages. And if you try to end it over weeks' time, like even though you're taking longer to end it, the last chapter is still gonna feel underwhelming because it's just 19 pages. So I always like whenever like a manga gives an extended chapter for the end. I feel like that's the best way to do it. Not only do you get the entire ending in one chapter at once, but you get an extended chapter, which is like about 50 pages, for example. So yeah, in terms of that, it was kind of underwhelming, but I did like the way it ended, the real reveal of it, where the series that he was making wasn't the perfect White Knight, but it was a series just for Aino, just so she kind of had the motivation to keep going and not work so hard in terms of like working on a manga, not taking care of herself, but working for the right reasons and the same drive that she had when she was a child. So yeah, so we see that right from the start. He comes back, continues time. You kind of see time flow everyone for again, and he gave her the chapter, and then we get that reveal where he did make it for her, and I kind of like that. That honestly isn't what I expected. To be honest, I don't know what I expected because, like I said in the last impression video, the pacing's very fast. You don't really have that much time to digest everything. So I guess it does make sense that that's what he was doing. But then again, since the series is ending, we're never gonna get these questions answered. I wonder what happened to him, like what happened to White Knight. Did it just like fizzle out and maybe die out or something, or like did he just move on to a new project afterwards? We see in the chapter that we do get a 10-year time skip where they're both alive and just happy drawing manga, and which is nice to see. We see that Aino obviously didn't die or anything, and then Sasuke is still doing what he loves. So like I said, a nice happy ending, but it did feel rushed, where it was pretty much like I said, him progress time, give her the chapter, she reads it, she really likes it, done, happy ending. So yeah, there isn't really that much more to talk about it. I just wish that the series was able to grow and go on for longer, or even if it did get axed at some point. I feel like 14 chapters is way too short for this type of series. It really should have been given like at least like 25 to 30 chapters to see where it was going, and if by then it was still kind of not doing well with the audiences, then get cut. But yeah, those are pretty much my impressions on the chapter. I know a lot shorter than usual, but then there isn't really that much more to talk about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys thought about this chapter down below, and maybe not even the chapter but the series overall. Like I said, I enjoyed the series overall. I'm just wondering, maybe like I was alone on it and maybe like other people didn't like it. Again, the main thing that I really didn't like about it was just the fast pacing, but then that is just a consequence of the Shonen Jump system where a series can get axed at any moment. But let me know what you guys thought about the entire series down below, and I'll be, looking forward to reading them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.